All right, you guys. So to your TV live streams, like, share, and subscribe as y'all tap on in. And let's get right into this video, man. And we have to talk about the least celebrated guy in the NBA, man, who should be the most celebrated guy, and that is the current reigning, defending world champions and MVP, Shai Alexander. Shai got so much criticism last year and the years before that, and this guy did it all the right way, man. This guy got so much heat, but it's funny how Shai has came out and shut all of his haters up. The Wack Attack ain't been making no videos about Shai. All he does is glaze a certain dude out there in Denver with Shai without his second best player. And Wack Attack, you came out here talking all that shit last year about how great of a supporting cast he had and all this other stuff and all time this, all time that. Man, that man misses his second best player. And he's smoking anything moving still. He's undefeated. He's undefeated. You need to apologize and shut your child down, nigga. He's undefeated. So the shorthanded OKC Thunder go in there and beat the shorthanded Clippers last night. And they improved to 8-0, man. And Shai, man, he is just an absolute, just a professional in every way, shape, and form, man. And Shai deserves to get all of his damn flowers. And people don't want to give Shai his flowers. They watch these videos because for some reason people have, concocted hate against Shai Alexander, created in their mind and in their spirit. Now, I don't know why people are moving like that. Cowardly acts, don't want to give a man his props. But this man has a team that just won a championship. You would think they come back on a championship hangover, or maybe it's young, or maybe I told y'all before the season that team was going to be locked in. And they have come in here locked in. This team is locked all the way in. And I truly believe that this team is going back to the NBA Finals. I told y'all that from the beginning of the offseason, people told me they didn't think they was going to be the same. And then especially when they found out that J-Dog or J-Will was hurt, when they found out he was hurt, the second best player, they was like, nah, it's over with. But nah, man, Shai continues to keep this thing going, man. And this is amazing what he's on. And it's sad that the media doesn't report this type of stuff, man. They don't want to get this dude his love. They don't want to get this dude his props. And this dude is becoming a legend in his own time. He is shattering records. He is creating his own way. And it's funny, the Los Angeles Clippers gave the OKC Thunder this dynasty. They gave him Shai and all those picks that they're using to pick up all this talent. I'm telling y'all something, man. The OKC Thunder, man, they're legit. And I truly believe once they get J-Dog back, man, they're going back to the finals, bro. It's going to be hard to get this team out of there, bro. This team is looking at another 65 plus win season, bro. That's crazy work. And they're just going to keep getting better and better and better and better as the season goes along, as they get more and more confidence, jailed up, and they're a young team. This is why you build your teams young, athletic, and you have it like that so those guys can actually grow together. And I think that's a beautiful thing to see a young team just, coming along, doing what they do. And it just shows y'all the greatness of Shai Alexander, bro. That dude is so underrated, bro. It's crazy how underrated this guy is, man. But when you're truly great, it's all right there in front of your face. And, he has true greatness to him. You know what I'm saying? So it's all right there in front of your face. True greatness. So, yeah. So, yeah. Um, I'm telling y'all, man, bro, I'm so amazed and impressed with Shai Alexander, man. I got nigga all the credit in the world, man. Bro, nigga missing his second best player. He going on a Jordan. Remember when Pippen was out? And Jordan just stepped up and carried the Bulls. They didn't even go undefeated the first 8 games of that season, I don't think. But they had a great record. Shai is undefeated right now. And it don't look like nobody right now is going to stop him in sight. anytime soon, man. This is crazy, man. This takeover, and it's just funny how guys like the Wack Attack, they praise all of these white players like Luka Doncic, uh, Nikola Jokic, who are great, no problem. They praise Austin Reeves, all these guys, but Shea Alexander, the hatred that they have for a guy who says nothing. Now they claim to hate guys like LeBron James because they're loud, boisterous, running around here talking about they the king and all this other shit. What's the excuse for Shea? Shea don't do none of that. What's the excuse they have for Shea Alexander? Shea does none of that. What's the excuse? We are all waiting and want to know what is the excuse that they have for Shea Alexander. Shea Alexander does none of this. He doesn't brag. He doesn't do any of this stuff. He just goes out there and plays ball. Now, y'all got to tell me, and I'm going to say it again. Y'all got to tell me, what is the excuse? What is the excuse? Right? What is the excuse? Think about everything I just said to y'all. That team is undefeated. Racing Point was good, man. Yeah, I saw that game last night. I'll talk about that. Salute to you, homie. But what's the excuse? You guys got to see what's going on. They don't want to give this black young man his credit, bro. Shea is on an all-time historic run, bro. And them niggas all talked about, oh, what about the team he has? Is that man, cut it out, bro. Them boys grew up together on that team. They came up together on that team. This wasn't no, oh, he had a super team. It's that super team. Most players with his role players would have threw the team down the drain and said, nah, I'm trade everybody. But not Shea. Shea worked with all those guys on the team. Everybody bought into their role. They got a great coach. Their coach don't get no credit. Mark gets zero credit. Shout out to Mark. He's doing a great job over there. You know what I'm saying? And they just stay under the radar, man. That team deserves so much credit, man. I'm just, like I said, so especially Shea. Because a young leader in his prime like that, the maturity, you understand what I'm saying? People talking shit about his game. Oh, he's a free throw merchant ticket, this, that, and the third, but this motherfucker always winning. Niggas is haters, man. Niggas about to have 3 straight 60-win seasons. Who did that? Who's the last team? I got to check out who the last team is. I don't even think the Bulls did that. The Michael Jordan Bulls. 3 straight 60-plus win seasons. They're going to have around 65 to 70 games this year. Especially if they get J-Dog back and they still rolling. That's crazy work for a team to be that locked in. Coming off the championship without their second best player. And Shea just going nuts. And yes, he is the MVP right now, again. So all that Jokic shit can be put to bed. This is what you do when you have real impact. See, let me tell y'all something. They praise them Jokic triple doubles. The Wack Attack and dudes that's like him, they praise Jokic triple doubles. But notice how none of those dudes, uncut clown who tried to diss me in the past, your weak ass bitch. None of them dudes in that circle, black top buckets, none of these dudes, where they at praising Shea all the time. He's doing it the right way. They spend all their time talking about a dude that ain't even playing no more right now. And LeBron James. He ain't even on the court. They spend all their time talking about him. But they don't never spend no time praising a dude that's out here busting everybody's ass and taking names. And doing it the right way too. Don't got a super team, ain't over here crying, ain't over here none of that shit. You right, they ain't called James Harden no free throw merchant. A lot of these dudes praise James Harden and praise James Harden's career and say he's one of the best shooting guards ever. But when it comes to Shea, oh, he's a free throw merchant, even though Shea lead the league in scoring without free throws. Make it make sense. See, they can't never get past that stat. They can't never get past that stat. Them niggas is all booty hole jackstrap sniffers. I just don't respect them. I don't respect them at all. They don't call a spade, man. The OKC Thunder, man, they stand on business, bruh. You would think a team that started 8-0 out of all these videos they did, these dudes are, look how many videos they done about Shai, y'all. That nigga missing his second best player, averaged 20 last year, and was the only All-Star on his team. And this man came out this season undefeated in a tougher Western Conference. Zero crickets. You don't hear nothing from him. Crickets. And they always talk about fanboys. No, they fanboys. They fanboys. They so focused on destroying LeBron James, who already been destroyed. He already been cooked. Ain't no more cooking on that nigga. That they don't even praise, and they don't want to praise. All they do is hate Shai because he stands in the way of their little triple double. You understand what I'm saying? Stat pad machine, Nikola Jokic. So they'll run behind here, make videos about Jokic, make videos about Luka. But y'all ain't got nothing to say about Shai, except if it's bad. Now Shai shut their mouth because the second best player's out and he's still undefeated. And them niggas don't lost their microphones. I told y'all, man, dudes is punks. Dudes is weasels, man. Y'all see this shit. It's pouring through these niggas' veins. It's pouring. Where is Wack Attack's live stream covering this game? He got a live stream covering all these other games. He ain't gonna talk about OKC. He don't want to talk about the greatness of Shai Alexander. SGA standing on all them niggas right now. Why you don't talk about that? You gotta ask. That's a real question you gotta ask yourself. Why this nigga don't talk about that? That's a real question. That dude is a weasel and a punk. Straight up. You're a weasel and a punk. But, it's all gonna be exposed. It's all gonna be exposed. How many of y'all in the comments, if y'all think that Shai and the OKC Thunder are the best team in the league, press 1. And like I said, if you don't, press 2. If you think they're the best team in the league, press 1. I think they're the best team in the league, man. Them niggas undefeated. They walking through. They beating everybody. They're not taking no losses. Shai is back playing an MVP level. It's nothing to talk about, man. But y'all don't see the mainstream media don't get his team no props, bro. That shit fucked up, man. That's what's wrong with the game. We don't got away from talking about the actual guys that's doing it the right way and balling versus continuing to talk about old washed up bitches that ain't even around no more. Like, that show you how much guys like LeBron and these niggas live in people's mind. If you could just do videos talking about him all day long, he ain't even playing. But this nigga that's out here, that's changing the narrative, that's out here not ducking smoke, that's out here not cheating the game, that's out here playing with the hand he dealt and still undefeated, he don't get no credit. He don't get no credit, man. That shit's sad to me, man. That shit's sad to me, man. Like I said, go look at all the things that Shai is doing. This nigga is about to break it. They're going to win 65 plus games this year. 65 plus. That'll be 3 seasons in a row they won 60 games. Who's the last NBA team that did that? And can't say they a fluke because they won the chip last year. Fuck around and get back and win the chip this year. And look at all the people that's listening. A lot of them niggas is haters in the comment section. They just listening. I asked a question and 3 people answered the question. It's 100 people listening. Them motherfuckers all listening. They're a bunch of fucking haters, man. You niggas a bunch of fucking haters. And you can get your ass up here and walk out right now. That's cool. But you a bunch of fucking haters. I want you to know that, nigga. And you niggas come around here sniffing around and scratching around this motherfucker. But y'all niggas some fucking haters. Y'all niggas ain't got no heart, nigga. I seen a couple of y'all leave right now when I called your bitch ass out. I ain't gonna fuck around with Ticket, man. Nah, nigga, I'm a straight shooter, bitch ass nigga. I'm gonna tell you what it is. These dudes is weak fucking punks. They run around here talking shit all the motherfucking time about Shai Alexander, free throw merchant. He's got a great team. All these lame ass excuses. And now the dude missing his second best player, who was the only All-Star with him on the team, and he undefeated. He still playing like an MVP. He the number one MVP voting right now. He gonna win back-to-back MVPs. It look like he gonna win back-to-back championships already. Something that Nikola Jokic couldn't do. When the Denver Nuggets won their chip, look at what they looked out starting the next season. They ain't look like this. And all them dudes do, Wack attacking them, they make every excuse about Jokic's teammates. Every excuse that his teammates is trash. All the shit that they call out LeBron James for, they do the same shit with Jokic. But Shai, he don't have multiple teammates in and out the lineup, but his second best player been out the lineup the whole time. Where's the smoke? Where's the same smoke praising Shai for being able to be undefeated so far without his second best player? Like I said before. And this dude, by far, forget the fake ass triple doubles from Jokic, he by far is going to win another MVP. What's the excuse? What's the excuse? Why them hoe ass niggas ain't got no excuse? We have to ask that question, y'all. That is a legitimate question. What I asked is a legitimate question. Right? Think about what I said. Now you tell me, what was the last team in NBA history? Somebody got to tell me this. The last team in NBA history to win 60 plus games 3 years in a row. What's the last team? What's the last team that was that fucking dominant? Was it the goddamn Larry Bird Celtics? Was it the doggone? Tell me what last team was dominant like that. Was it the Chicago Bulls? The Golden State Warriors won 60 games 3 years in a row. They won 60 plus games 3 years in a row. Let me look that up. Somebody said the Warriors won 60 games 3 years in a row. Let me look that up. Let me look that up right now. And them niggas had a super team with KD. Them niggas had a super team. Let me look that up right now. They had a super team with KD. Shai about to do that shit without no super team. Think about what I just said to y'all. Y'all said 2015? Let me look that up right now. 2015. Let me look that up. Y'all know I'm going to get on that. Yup. They won 67 games, 73 games, and 67 games. Now, the third one was with KD. The third one was with KD. Was that third one. That was with KD. Right? Now, I want y'all to notice something. Right? I want y'all to notice something. Look at the OKC Thunder, y'all. The OKC Thunder have won. Oh, my bad, y'all. I thought they won 60 games that first time. No, they won 57. The OKC Thunder won 68 games last year. They won 57 the year before that. So they're on pace to win. They're on pace to win 70 games. They're on pace to win 82 games this year. But realistically, they're on pace to win 70 games this year. Right? They're on pace to win 70 games. They won 68 games. God, dog. They're on pace to win 70 games this year. They're on pace to break that record from last year. So, no, the OKC Thunder, I take that back. I thought they had won 60 that first year, too. They won 57 that first year they started popping it. 57, 68, and this year they're 8-0. That's crazy word. They got a chance to beat that Warriors record this year if they keep this shit going. Because this is amazing. And I wanted to give y'all a stat too from the Golden State Warriors this year. I want to give y'all a stat from the Warriors this year, y'all. So the Warriors, right? They got a top 5 defense and a top 5 offense, right? Their defense is second in the league. Their offense is like fifth, right? Fourth, right? So they're top 5 in defense and offense, undefeated, right? Now check this out, y'all. They're number 1 in defense, though. But check this out. What y'all think the averages are? Chet has played in nearly half the games. I want y'all to think about this now. Chet has played in nearly half the games. Williams, J-Dog, has played in 0 games. Now, I want y'all to think about this. Shai averaging 33.1 points per game. Think about what I'm telling everybody that's listening to this video, right? Everybody listening to this video, right? Isaiah Joe has only played 3 games. I want y'all to listen to what I'm saying to y'all. His second best scorer that has played all the games is Aaron Wiggins with 13.3 points. The next is Isaiah Hartenstein with 10.8 points. I want y'all to think about this. I want everybody to think about what I'm saying to y'all right now. I would say Chet, because Chet's averaging 20, but Chet has only played 5 games. Chet has only played 5 games. He been hurt. I mean, bro, them niggas, man, this shit is amazing, bro. Nigga Shai out here averaging 34 points a game. Nigga shooting 53% from the field, 32 from the 3, and 90 from the free throw line. I'm just saying, bro. And he gonna win another MVP. The nigga 5.1 rebounds, 6.8 assists. I mean, again, amazing stuff, bro. Amazing stuff, man. Just got to give him the utmost credit for being an amazing player, man. You know, and continuing this thing, man. And as I told y'all, I'm looking at the OKC Thunder, man. As I told y'all this, man, this team, man, they got a chance to beat that Warriors record, man. They definitely got a chance to beat the Warriors record. The Warriors won 73 games, got the all-time record, and didn't finish and win the chip. They got a chance to beat that. That's crazy work, bro. Now, the only dude whose numbers are more impressive than Shai's is Giannis, because Shai averages 35 minutes per game, right? And Shai is putting up those monster numbers. Giannis is averaging like 32 minutes per game and averaging more points, rebounds, and assists. But it's just crazy watching these guys play, man. You know, I got to get an MVP nod, number 1, to Shai. He's undefeated, bro. And then I have Giannis after that, and then Wemby. But it's just crazy, man. You know, it's man, bro. You look at these guys, man. Just the work they doing, bro. Unbelievable stuff, man. And so Giannis Antetokounmpo, the legend lives on. The legend lives on, man. With Shai Alexander, man. You know? And he's probably gonna win another championship, man. He's probably gonna win another championship. You know, um, like, share, and subscribe, y'all. We'll talk about the Bulls today too. We're gonna talk about the Bulls. I like the Bulls. I like what the Bulls did. We talked about them the other day how they got rid of Zach LaVine. We're gonna talk about the Bulls today. We'll get to it. Nobody expected the Bulls to do that. Everybody wanted Billy Donovan fired. I heard all the people. Oh man, we're gonna be ass. Why did we keep Billy Donovan? Well, Billy Donovan had to get them shit stains out of the organization. You know. Now look, we'll talk about the Bulls though. I like what the Bulls are doing, man. We'll talk about it today. Hey, I really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel, supporting the network. Like, share, and subscribe once again. There are links. Get the free membership on our website. That way you guys won't miss any of our news update stories or videos. They're all on the website, ticketvmedia.com. You go over there. You can go right to the members part and become a free member. That way you guys will get all the updates. Also, straight drop weight loss formula. Make sure y'all go tap in and copy some of that as well as subscribing to our podcast show. Link will be pinned at the top of the chat down there below. And also, we just appreciate all y'all who support the channel. Cash App, PayPal.